The year was 1912. The world marveled at a new era of technological advancement. It was a time when human ingenuity seemed boundless, and the possibilities for the future appeared limitless. Nowhere was this more evident than in the shipyards of Belfast, Ireland. There, a titan was rising, the RMS Titanic. This colossal vessel was not just a ship, it was a symbol of human ambition and the relentless pursuit of progress. Conceived by the White Star Line, the Titanic was to be the pinnacle of luxury and grandeur. The design plans showcased an unprecedented level of opulence, with every detail meticulously crafted to offer the utmost in comfort and elegance. The Titanic was designed to be the largest and most opulent ship ever built. It boasted lavish staterooms, a grand staircase, and even a swimming pool. The interiors were adorned with fine woodwork, luxurious fabrics, and exquisite furnishings, creating an atmosphere of unparalleled sophistication. The ship's builders used the most advanced technology of the day. They believed the Titanic was virtually unsinkable. The vessel featured watertight compartments and advanced safety measures which were considered revolutionary at the time. People around the globe eagerly awaited the Titanic's maiden voyage. The ship represented more than just a mode of transportation. It was a beacon of hope and a testament to human achievement, promising a new era of transatlantic travel. It symbolized the ambition and progress of the industrial age. The Titanic was a floating palace, ready to ferry its passengers into a new era of travel and possibility. It was a marvel of engineering, a testament to what humanity could achieve when it dared to dream big. Excitement filled the air as the day of the Titanic's departure arrived. Passengers from all walks of life, from the wealthiest elites to hopeful immigrants, boarded the ship with dreams of new beginnings. Little did anyone know that this journey of dreams would soon descend into a nightmare. The world was about to learn a harsh lesson about the unforgiving nature of the sea. The Titanic, once a symbol of human triumph, would become a poignant reminder of our vulnerabilities and the limits of our technological prowess. On April 10, 1912, the RMS Titanic embarked on its maiden voyage from Southampton, England. This grand ship, touted as the largest and most luxurious ocean liner of its time, was a marvel of modern engineering and human ambition. The ship was bound for New York City, carrying over 2,200 souls. Passengers and crew alike buzzed with anticipation. The air was filled with excitement as people from all walks of life prepared for the journey of a lifetime. The atmosphere crackled with the thrill of the journey ahead. Among the passengers were some of the wealthiest individuals in the world. These elite travelers were eager to experience the opulence and grandeur that the Titanic promised. John Jacob Astor IV, a prominent businessman, and Benjamin Guggenheim, a mining magnate, were among those in first class. Their presence added a touch of glamour and prestige to the voyage, making it a floating palace of luxury. But the Titanic also carried immigrants in its lower decks. These passengers hoped to start new lives in America. For them, the Titanic was not just a ship, but a vessel of dreams and aspirations, a chance to escape poverty and seek new opportunities. The first few days of the voyage were uneventful. Passengers settled into the ship's routine. They explored the ship's many amenities, from the grand staircase to the luxurious dining rooms, and marveled at the sheer scale and beauty of the vessel. They enjoyed fine dining, live music, and the company of fellow travelers. The vastness of the ocean seemed to amplify the feeling of excitement and possibility. The Titanic was a microcosm of society, with its own social hierarchies and interactions. However, beneath the surface of merriment, a sense of unease began to creep in. The vast, icy waters of the North Atlantic held secrets and dangers that few could fathom. The crew received several ice warnings from other ships in the area. These warnings indicated the presence of icebergs along the Titanic's planned route. Despite the advanced technology and the ship's reputation for safety, nature's unpredictability loomed large. Despite these reports, the Titanic maintained its speed. Confidence in the ship's strength seemed to outweigh any concerns. The belief in human ingenuity and the ship's unsinkable design led many to dismiss the potential dangers that lay ahead. The night of April 14th dawned cold and clear. The Titanic steamed ahead at full speed. At 11:40 p.m., the unthinkable happened. The ship, thought to be indestructible, struck an iceberg on its starboard side. The collision, though seemingly slight at first, proved fatal. Panic erupted as the reality of the situation set in. The seemingly invincible Titanic was taking on water rapidly. Passengers and crew alike were thrust into a fight for survival. The ship's officers began the desperate task of loading lifeboats. Chaos reigned on the deck of the sinking ship. The lifeboats, tragically, were not enough to accommodate all those on board. A sense of dread and disbelief filled the air as the icy Atlantic waters rose higher. Amid the pandemonium, acts of both incredible bravery and heartbreaking sacrifice unfolded. The band played on, their music a haunting soundtrack to the tragedy. Mothers clung to their children, desperately seeking safety. The night was punctuated by the screams of those fighting for their lives and the gut-wrenching cries of loved ones separated by fate. As the Titanic slipped beneath the waves, the icy grip of the Atlantic closed over it. The ship, once hailed as unsinkable, met its tragic fate in the cold, dark waters of the North Atlantic. The night was filled with the cries of those left behind, their voices swallowed by the vast, indifferent ocean. The once majestic ship, now a tomb of steel, descended into the abyss. It carried with it the dreams and hopes of over 2,000 souls. The Titanic, a marvel of human engineering, was now a silent relic, resting in the eternal darkness of the ocean floor. 2 miles below the surface, the wreckage came to rest on the ocean floor. The ship lay broken in two, its bow and stern separated by a field of debris. The once grand vessel was now a twisted, mangled shadow of its former self, a testament to the unforgiving power of nature. The ocean, indifferent to the human drama that had just played out above, claimed the Titanic as its own. The sea, with its relentless currents and crushing pressure, began to slowly consume the ship. Over time, the Titanic became part of the ocean's landscape, a ghostly presence in the deep. Marine life slowly began to engulf the wreck. Creatures of the deep, unseen by human eyes, made the Titanic their home. Barnacles and corals clung to the ship's steel hull, while fish and other sea creatures swam through its once opulent rooms. The Titanic, now a vibrant underwater ecosystem, was a stark contrast to the lifeless steel it once was. The ship that had once been a symbol of human ingenuity became a haunting reminder of the power of nature. The ocean, in its slow, methodical way, reclaimed the Titanic. The ship's grandeur was replaced by the raw beauty of the natural world, a poignant reminder of the impermanence of human achievements. Inside the wreck, the stories of the passengers and crew were frozen in time. The ship's interior, though ravaged by the sea, still held echoes of the past. Furniture, dishes, and other personal items lay scattered, untouched since that fateful night. Each artifact told a story, a silent witness to the lives that were abruptly ended. Personal belongings scattered among the debris offered glimpses into the lives lost. A child's toy, a woman's shoe, a man's pocket watch, each item a poignant reminder of the individuals who perished. These artifacts, preserved by the cold, dark waters, provided a tangible connection to the past. The grand staircase, now covered in rust and silt, stood as a silent witness to the terror and chaos of that fateful night. Once a symbol of luxury and elegance, it was now a haunting relic, a stark reminder of the ship's tragic end. The staircase, like the rest of the ship, was a testament to the fragility of human life. The Titanic's final resting place remained a mystery for decades. The ship's disappearance sparked countless expeditions and theories, each seeking to uncover the truth. The ocean, however, guarded its secrets well, keeping the Titanic hidden from the world for over 70 years. It was not until 1985, when a joint American-French expedition located the wreck, that the world got its first glimpse of the ship's final resting place. The discovery was a monumental achievement, a culmination of years of research and exploration. The images of the Titanic, lying broken on the ocean floor, captivated the world and reignited interest in the ship's tragic story. The discovery reignited public fascination with the Titanic and served as a solemn reminder of the tragedy. The ship, once lost to the depths, was now a symbol of human resilience and the enduring quest for knowledge. The Titanic's story, preserved in the cold, dark waters of the Atlantic, continues to captivate and inspire, a timeless tale of hope, loss, and the relentless power of nature. News of the Titanic's sinking sent shockwaves around the world. The disaster dominated headlines. People struggled to comprehend the enormity of the tragedy. The sinking of the unsinkable ship shattered illusions of technological invincibility. The world anxiously awaited news of survivors. Families clung to hope as they scanned passenger lists. The disaster brought unimaginable grief to countless families on both sides of the Atlantic. The loss of life was staggering. Over 1,500 people perished in the icy waters. The tragedy transcended geographical boundaries. The Titanic carried passengers from various countries and walks of life. The disaster served as a stark reminder of the fragility of life and the indiscriminate nature of tragedy. The world mourned the loss of the Titanic and the lives lost aboard her. The disaster left an indelible mark on the public consciousness. It raised questions about maritime safety regulations and the limits of human ambition.